Hey, so it is the, just looked at the calendar as well, it's the 2nd of May, so we're on Saturday and it's the end of week 6 in lockdown now. I've just been shopping. Corey come with me because I can't get it home by myself. We don't drive, so we have to lug it all home by hand, which is fun. Okay, so I was going to show you what I got. I've tried to put it in groups of like the meals. You can probably guess from this little pile what this is about. So, you know, we're in England and we're going to have a roast. So chicken for Corey. I'm really not into meat much at the moment, so I'm going to have the corn roast, stuffing, big bag of potatoes and some carrots. We actually don't need a lot of this because we've got a lot of frozen stuff, so we're okay for most of that. Pizza and chips, that's obvious. Corey's favourite, he can eat pizza and chips every day of the week and be happy. And he loves mayo. With any meal, he will have mayos and he will get through these two. That's not stockpiling or anything, not that I need to justify myself, and I'm not going to. So that's why we got that. Now the barbecue sauce is really weird, unless you're barbecue sauce fans. It's been really hard to get hold of. So that's why we got 3 of them. Corey loves barbecue sauce for most meals as well, but we haven't been able to get hold of them unless you get the really expensive one, and the really expensive ones tend to have more heat to them. I don't know what's in barbecue sauce for heat, but I don't know. So that's why we got 3 of them, because it's the first time we've seen them in the 6 weeks. This is Corey again. Cereal. Need milk for cereal, but we get a big one now. Never did before because I could pop in whenever. So this will do us both the week. Again, another one of Corey's favourites right now is tuna pasta bake. This used to be like a treat meal because you have to put so many other ingredients with it. He would normally just have like a cheap tin type pasta dish. But he's working hard, so. And we got 4 of them because they're 80p each normally, but you can get 4 for £1. So that's why we went with that. Tunas go with the pasta bake. And he likes crisps crunched up on top and grated cheese melted. So that's quite a few days worth of meals there. He also mentioned that he really fancies a fry up. We don't do a English fry up that often, so obviously you need to have sausage and bacon, which I probably won't, but I do have some corn products, so I'll have those. Beans, hash browns, the tomatoes and things we already have in the cupboard, so didn't need to worry about that. So that's all like the meal type foods. We do have a lot of frozen stuff at the moment, so we didn't really need most of that anyway. This is another one. Flour. Everybody knows you cannot get flour anywhere. But I managed to, well, I didn't actually. Blossom, my daughter, managed to bring me some round, drop some off at their doorstep. Baking powder. First packet I have found in the 6 weeks. And it was the very last one on the shelf. So I did get a little bit too excited for baking powder. Now I've got to find something to use it for. Butter, just because we're out. Again, onions, just because we're out. And now the rubbish stuff. You know, you're stuck indoors. You can't pop out for a bar of chocolate. So got to make sure you have plenty. So chewy sweets. I don't normally have chewy sweets, but I fancied some, so I don't know whether these are going to be any good. I'm hoping these are going to be sour, but it didn't say it. We'll see. I got these just because they're from the Easter range of stuff. I saw them before. They just, I don't know, Galaxy chocolate's nice anyway. They just look nice, but they were quite expensive, but they were only 50p because they're getting rid of all their Easter stuff, because we're way past Easter now. And these, we have this roll. If it's no, you've got to try it. It's a roll, so it says no on the packet. We've got to try it, and that's purely the only reason we bought those. So that'll be, share that. That's my pile. Corey's is, he's never tried them, just saw them, picked them up, and because we have a rule now when you go shopping, if you pick something, you're not supposed to pick things up and put them down. So he made that his excuse. Oh, I picked them up accidentally, so I've got to buy them now. Yeah, it worked, clearly. Cookie dough is his favourite. He loves anything cookie dough, and he's not tried these ones before, so he gave them a go. And again, white chocolate's Corey's favourite, and it was in the Easter stuff and it was reduced to 75p, so hey. Snacker Jacks, just because. Dr Pepper's Corey's favourite. And I don't do fizzy that often, but I thought, this is the cherry one, yeah, and it was only £1 for the, which is quite good for the like a make one. It's not bad. Crisps, just because they're crisp, and we was out of dog meat chewy thingies, and that was it. Oh, ugh, that was scary, wasn't it? We got Corey got a milkshake as well, a cookie dough milkshake, and some ice cream, but we had to put it away because it was already melting on the way home. So yeah, that was it. It came to £45-ish, yeah, just over £45, because I couldn't use me tap thingy, whatever you call it, with your card. So yeah, it wasn't that bad today. Queue actually was really good for a Saturday. I mean, we've been there and the queue's been like right up round the corner, past churches, you know, ridiculous queues, but it really wasn't that bad. And my experience this time with security guard and stuff, because I've had some not so great experiences and I haven't been shopping there for 2 or 3 weeks, I believe, because of those experiences. But the security guard was great. Things seem to have opened up a bit. They still have the whole one-way system, but they've moved things where they blocked things off so you couldn't go that way. They've moved all those things, so I don't know. Maybe that's their soft lockdown opening when it happens. We're on end of week 6, so I think it's Thursday or Friday next week is when we're supposed to be having the review of whether we're coming out of lockdown. Not that England's really on that strong a lockdown anyway. And then the phasing out, what's going to happen. So we won't know anything until the end of the week. So we'll just see how it goes. So that's that haul, and I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee now. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe, like, comment, please. I will read, I will answer, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.